Unit 7 Notaries Papers. A notary public, or public notary or notary, is a public officer that is appointed by a state government to serve the public as an impartial witness in performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts related to the signing of important documents. National Notary Association, 2018. It refers only to common law notaries and not civil law notaries, lawyers who have passed the bar. The primary duty of a notary officer is to help prevent fraud by witnessing the signing of documents and verifying their authenticity. Other essential functions of a notary are: administer oaths and affirmations, take affidavits and statutory declarations, take acknowledgements of deeds and other conveyances, protest notes and bills of exchange, provide notice of foreign drafts. The role of the notarization of documents is to improve public trust in transactions and to deter fraud. As an impartial witness, the notary ensures that the signers of documents are who they are and that they have entered into an agreement knowingly and willingly. Business dealings between strangers are currently the norm, so notaries create a reliable environment where people can share important documents with full confidence in their authenticity. If a document requires this acknowledgement, and the parties failed to have it notarized, the transaction may be avoidable, allowing a party to back out of the deal on the basis of a technicality, or preventing a party from enforcing their rights under an otherwise lawful transaction. Cyprus Notary Information. Conditions: in Cyprus the profession of notary does not exist. The duties that usually belong to public notaries in other countries are performed by lawyers in Cyprus who are members of the Cyprus Bar Association. There are also certifying officers in Cyprus who can only deal with only one of the notary's activities, that of authenticating documents. Procedure: certifying officers in Cyprus are appointed by the Ministry of the Interior, and they do not need to qualify as lawyers in Cyprus. The regulating body of this profession is also the Ministry of the Interior, Bridge West, 2011. The certification of signature is through a certifying officer, who certifies that the person named in the document has signed in his presence. As certifying officers in Cyprus are appointed and regulated by the Ministry of Interior, if a document is required to be legalized by apostille as well, then his signature should be beforehand certified by the district officer as well. And b. Legalization by apostille. Apostille is a certification by the Ministry of Justice and Public Order that is useful for documents drafted in Cyprus that are intended to be recognized by foreign authorities. Legalization by apostille confirms that the signatures on a document are valid so that it can be used in countries outside Cyprus. All countries that have signed the Hague Convention of the 5th of October 1961, among which is Cyprus, accept apostille. Alternatively, for countries that have not signed the Hague Convention, legalization of a document can be effected by the local embassy or consulate of that country in Cyprus. You can find the nearest certifying officer searching online. Currently, there is not an official list of certifying officers. Time frame: provided that the original documents are in order, they can be certified apostille within 1 working day. Needed documents: the real estate documents that require notarization. Costs, fees, prices: the fees charged by certifying officers in Cyprus are somewhere around €50, depending on the document and the transaction's value. The real estate documents that require a notarization include, but are not limited to: closing documents signed by both the seller and the buyer, purchase agreements, house rental agreement, warranty deeds, etc. If a document requires this acknowledgement notarization, and the parties failed to have it notarized, the transaction may be avoidable, allowing a party to back out of the deal on the basis of a technicality, or preventing a party from enforcing their rights under an otherwise lawful transaction. There are some documents that cannot be witnessed or notarized by notary public, and this depends on the national regulations concerning notaries. Birth certificates, blank or incomplete documents, faxed or copied signatures, wills, documents that the notary is a party to, Therefore, an advisor or an investor should have this in mind when handling official documents.